Golf swing basics, easy steps for beginners. If you just started out on the game of golf, maybe you've played for a few years, if you just want to go back to the basics and what you should be doing right to play more consistent golf. Well, it's the year 2020. In this next video, I'm going to go through the golf swing basics that you need to play better golf. Hey, it's Troy from headingoutsolid.com here. At this channel, I help you make the game of golf easy with at-home practice drills that lead to lasting improvement in the game of golf. Make sure you like this video and please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers I get helps me grow the channel, keep on producing videos like this so we can both keep on improving and playing better golf together. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to go through 4 golf swing basics that you need to play better golf. And you can practice these at home, or you can even take it to the driving range. But start at home. Once you've got the basics in place, that will lead to a lot better golf on the golf course. So the very first thing I want to go into is your aim and alignment. And this should be the #1 starting point that you should always look at when you want to go back to the basics in the game of golf. So if I was to set up to a ball, and I'll do this from down the line of the camera. If I'm setting up to a ball like this, what I'd like to see happen is that my shoulders, my feet, everything is parallel to that target line. So if my target line is just down towards this direction here, I want my feet, my hips, my shoulders, everything here parallel to that target. So I want all this part here pointing down the left of my target, and I want the club head pointing towards the target. Where a lot of golfers go wrong with aim and alignment is they may have the club head pointing at the target, but they quite often have their feet like this, shoulders, they might be pointing out to the target to the right, or pointing at the target from this position here. We don't want our angles misaligned. We don't want our body pointing at the target. We only want the club head pointing down towards the line of the target. We want the rest of us parallel to that target line. So on a golf course, you might be aiming at the middle of the green. You want your feet, your hips, your upper body pointing to the left edge of the green. So it'll look something like this. There's the middle of the green there. Feet and everything pointing towards the left of the green. And if you can do that, you'll hit a lot straighter golf shots and get into a lot of less trouble on the golf course. So just make sure you got those angles aligned correctly, and that's a really key golf swing basic to get started. Our second of the golf swing basics is rotation, and this is a key part of any golf swing and enabling you to play your very best. So if I'm set up to a ball here, where a lot of golfers go wrong with rotation is when they come back, they won't rotate their shoulders or their hips enough, and they'll get to a position like here and they'll just throw the club up like that. And you can see here my shoulders are probably only rotated maybe 65–70%. And if you don't rotate correctly, quite often you'll obviously have an incomplete backswing, which leads to a lot of over the top and weak looking golf shots. So from down the line, if I go back here and I just cheat the backswing and I don't rotate properly, I'm gonna have a habit. It's really hard to bring the golf club down on a decent position if you don't rotate correctly. So ideally, to get proper rotation, what I'd like to see you do is, as I set up here, I want to see that club go back. I want those hips and those shoulders to turn. I want to try and get those shoulders about that 90-degree mark. Now if you lack flexibility, an easy trick for that is, don't be afraid to lift that left foot, the left heel off the ground. What that'll do, it'll enable you to make a bigger hip turn, and you'll be able to get those shoulders back to that 90-degree position. Now a really simple drill you can practice at home to making sure you get this full rotation. Set up to the ball, place the club across your chest, And when you turn, you want to be getting this head of the club pointing somewhere behind the ball. And if you do that, you're getting that full 90-degree turn. And on the way down, we want to match it up and get that butt end pointing in front of the ball. And that's a great exercise you can practice, ensuring you're getting that full rotation, which is really going to help you out, create more power and more consistency on the golf course. Drop a comment down below if you've worked on these 2 golf swing basics to help you with your golf game. Maybe there's a couple of drills that you found really effective. And drop a comment down below. Maybe if you disagree, these aren't 2 of the most important golf swing basics. Maybe you feel there's a couple others. I'm going to be talking about a couple others in just a sec, but drop a comment down below. I will reply to every comment. Okay, the next of the golf swing basics is weight shift. And like rotation, this is critical to be able to play consistent golf and get to a better level in your golf game. So what I mean by weight shift, well, if I'm set up over a ball, any good golfer, any of the great golfers of the past have always, during their golf swing, they've shifted their weight to their right side and their left side in the golf swing. So it might look to the right side, to the front side. Every good golfer shifts their weight to the right and to the left. Where a lot of amateurs go wrong, you might have been guilty or currently guilty of this yourself, is you might shift your weight okay to this rear side, but a lot of golfers get into strife. What you might be doing is just leaving your weight there and sort of swinging like that somewhere, keeping all that weight on that right side. To play golf effectively and consistently, it's really important when that weight shifts to this side, you get it back to that side on the downswing. And it's critical if you want to play golf of any sort of level really consistently. So a great little drill that's so simple, you can practice this at home to really cement that weight shift in your game. All you need to do, we don't need to hit any shots doing this. We set up to a ball. We're going to take our normal stance. As we make our back swing, we're going to move this lead foot towards the rear foot. So here we go, we're going to do that. Take our back swing, then we're going to take a step forward for our downswing. You can start to feel pressure in that lead side, and then we're going to swing through and finish. A really simple drill that really teaches you weight shift. You can, if you like, even do this at the driving range and hit balls with this, and that really helps give you the feeling that you're getting pressure in that right side on that backswing and then moving it to the left on the downswing. Now with that pressure on the downswing, the really good golfers out there, when they get to the top, they actually are moving a little bit of pressure into their lead side before their downswing even starts. And that's a really pro move. So what they do is they go to the top here, they're already shifting there, or their hands and arms are doing nothing on the downswing, and then they're swinging through. I'll do that drill for you one more time. We take our stance, step across, step. That's a really simple one you can practice to get that weight shift nailed. Our fourth of the golf swing basics, and for me it ties in with the rotation but it's making sure my body is turned through completely on the follow through. And if you do this correctly, it means you've fully rotated, you've shifted your weight, all those good things I spoke about are all tied in, and it means you've done all those correctly, and there's a very good chance you made a great golf swing. So what I'm about to talk about is, as I get to the top here in my backswing, as we swing through, I need to make sure, and I want you to do this, is make sure your body turns all the way through so that your hips and your upper body match up. And this will look much better from down towards the camera. This is what I'm talking about. As I go to the top, as you swing through, as I finish, you can see my chest and my hips are all pointing left, which is what I want, and they're all matched up. What you don't want to do, and this is where a lot of golfers get into trouble, is as you come down, as you swing through, And you can see here, my hips are this way, but my chest and upper body are this way. And when you do that, that leads to a lot of two-way misses on the golf course. Really important that you get your upper body and your lower body matched up in that follow-through position. This goes for your driver, for your irons, right through the bag. This is a great little tip that I wish I knew when I first started playing golf that can really help you out. So from down towards the camera, swing through, chest is out here, hips and the belt buckle is probably a good reference pointer out here, and we've matched up really nicely. So from down the line, once again, everything matched up nicely. That's a really simple drill. Practice this at home. No need to be hitting balls, but getting those hips and that chest matched up is a really important golf swing basic that will really help you play a lot more consistent golf. There you have it. You've got 4 great golf swing basics to really help you out with your golf game, but it's really important. I go into a little bit more detail into these. Right above here will be a couple of videos, and I'm going to go into a little bit more detail into the backswing and the downswing so that you can really nail those positions. So once you feel comfortable with these golf swing basics, make sure you click on those videos, and that will go into a bit more detail so you really understand the key positions that you should be going into. And I've detailed these really simply to really help you out with your game. So once again, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Now below this video I'll have a link to my 3 secret moves video. Make sure you click on that and get a hold of that. There'll be another link to some further golf instruction. Make sure you check that out. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, if you have any questions or comments, pop them down below. I'll see you soon.